may choose to open your eyes whenever you're ready. Alternately, you can also sit with eyes closed while I read this beautiful article. That was simply a beautiful performance. The Jugalbandi by the two great artists, Kadri Gopalnath on the saxophone and Rono Mazumdar on the flute, playing the very, very melodious raga Hamsadvani and the song Vata Piganapatim. Dear masters, hope you enjoyed this thoroughly as much as I did. I did not feel like stopping the music, and luckily the YouTube video came to an end, so I was able to stop it on its own, not by my merit. So, coming to the wisdom sharing, this is a very nice article that I found by Aaron Davison on folk rock indie. The magical, mystical, sacred, and divine nature of music. Music is a calling. It's where our divine nature meets our fallible, flawed, and imperfect selves. Inspiration is divine and perfect. We are mere channels for the higher part of ourselves, the universe, God, whatever name suits you. The inspiration that calls us is perfect, yet we are not. Music, in my opinion, is a place where our divine nature and humanity intersect. We sense there is something more to life than just work, bills, survival, and so on. And so we attempt to tap into this and express these feelings through music. The pursuit of music as a career can be frustrating because we are constantly bumping up against these imperfect parts of ourselves and the world around us. Like when you have an idea for a song that you can't quite get out, or a vocal line that you can't quite execute perfectly, or when you know deep down that you have what it takes to make it, but you are forced to deal with the business side of music and the personalities that the business world consists of. This is why, to me, the pursuit of career in a music is so noble and humbling. We are forced by our very limited human nature to deal with all these obstacles that are a part of being human. We have to figure out a way to make money, provide for ourselves and our loved ones, and navigate our way through life as mere mortals. Yet, we know perhaps intuitively that there is something more. There is something special about being alive that goes beyond the mere superficial aspects of life. Music, at its finest, reflects and taps into this aspect of ourselves and the world around us. There are some feelings and ideas that can't be put into words. Language is a great tool, but it has severe limitations. Music is a language for the soul. Maybe this sounds a bit woo woo and out there, but think about it. Where do songs even come from? Can you really explain how you write a song or harness inspiration? Words fall short in terms of really explaining the creative process. Sure, we can articulate to a certain extent what we are doing when we write songs. We pick up our guitar and sit down, perhaps have a glass of wine and wait for the inspiration to strike. But where does that inspiration come from? From other songs and other musicians? Where did their ideas come from? I've had my share of frustrations and setbacks along my path, but I've noticed very clearly that when I'm true to myself and I pursue life with courage and I trust that inner voice that quietly is there leading the way, I never go wrong. Things don't always turn out the way that I want them to, but they always work out. Conversely, I've had periods of my life where I've ignored my intuition and guidance, and things at times have gone very wrong. There is a price to pay for ignoring our dreams and aspirations. I do my best to teach other musicians how to make money and understand the business side of the music business. I do this because at the end of the day, I think the world needs music and musicians as much as we need air and water. As much as I do my best to educate musicians about how the business works, I can't guarantee anyone's success. As much as I think that it's dangerous to ignore your dreams and intuition, this doesn't mean that you will immediately find massive success by following and pursuing your passion. However, what I do believe with absolute certainty and what life has taught me over and over again is that when you're true to yourself and you work hard at your goals with a sense of conviction and trust that things will work out, they definitely will do. It's sort of hard to put it into words, but I guess Mick Jagger said it best when he sang, "You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometime, you might just find you get what you need." So, dear masters, this is the end of this article. And I think just not about the music, this writer has given very good points about some life lessons, what we can learn as well. So, I hope you all have benefited from both the music and this wisdom sharing. And I would like to always thank all of you for joining and adding your energies to this wonderful group meditation. Thank you so much, Masters. If anybody would like to share something, please unmute yourselves or raise your hand. Thanks again. Thank you, Vindhya Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rashmi ji. Yes, Ram, please go ahead.
Thanks a lot, Ranjani
Yeah,
ji.
Ram.
It was such a beautiful, beautiful meditation with such a divine music. It was as if, you know, four instruments through these four musicians, particularly the two on saxophone and flute. It was as if they were conversing. It was as if they were writing a poetry, as if there was a story that was coming through them. And it was so harmonious, so beautiful that mm, I fell into a flow of beingness, and it was so beautiful. Didn't really want to end. So music is such a what to say? Can't say tool, but music is nature. It's an existence, and the article that you have shared as well represented the experience that I have had in this session and in many sessions with the music. So thanks a lot. And it is not just about the music that you have shared in the article. Yes, truly, it speaks about not ignoring our passion, not ignoring our intuitions, and yes, we have to be true to them, and that is when great things happen for what we are in this body, which is realizing our purpose of life. So thanks a lot, Ranjani ji. Thank you, and we look forward to listen more about your Pyramid Valley visit and the experiences there. Thank you.
Thank you, Ram. Yes, it is, as you said, music is nature. That's how I view also. And you're right, these two artists were really exchanging their souls. That is how it was. It was not a competing way of performance, but actually, it was much more when they gave space to the other person to do his alap and other things and admiring each other. It was simply joyful to listen. And I don't know, one may not realize if you have not played these instruments, which even I have not, it takes amazing breath control for maybe several minutes to play one piece. especially the saxophone, where he goes for a minute or two with some of his nuances. It is unbelievable breath control, which itself is remarkable. How they can control their breath and bring out such beautiful sounds, soothing to our ears. That is amazing. And thank you so much. And yes, Mamta ji, please go ahead.
Namaste, Ranjani ji.
Namaste.
Namaste. The music was so always, it is so divine. And what you told about language of soul, yes. And what I feel is the music is, it has a beautiful healing power. So it heals as we use and as we connect. Each and every person enjoys, every person on the earth, every person will enjoy, and they heal from the music and from maybe some songs like that, maybe anything. But it depends upon, we will be connected. When we will be connected to the soul, we choose the same music, so same divine music, as you explained, the flute and the instrumental. It's so connected uh, to soul. And it depends upon the singers, like that, how they feel and how they enjoy that music, that words, and they give out. And sometimes so many musicians, like the singers, we can connect to the soul, and the tears will be out um, without our knowledge. That is the experience, beautiful experience from music. And I love music always. And I used to spend, as I remember from my childhood, I used to spend most of the time in singing, and listening the music, like that. It is all the steps to enjoy the soul, and it celebrates in all the steps. So it is a beautiful journey. And the satsang is so beautiful today, and I enjoyed it. And I feel I want to share on song with you all. Shall I move on, Ranjani
Yes,
ji?
yes, please, please, please go ahead. Yes, please.
Mm. This is a Telugu song, and it's from the movie Sagara Sangamam. And I will sing, and I will tell the summary of this. It is in Telugu language. I will just say some summary about that song. Lord Mahashiva dark poison and saved, drank poison and saved whole universe. Lord Shiva stays in graveyard and he protects our soul, and we know why we keep proud of ourselves, seeing our body and our positions, which is temporary. After our death, after our body is buried or burnt, then in graveyard where no body is with us, Lord Shiva helps us in making realize us that our identity is just a soul, is permanent. We belong to soul and we belong to nothing. So this is a summary of this song. Oh, Om Namah Shivaya. Chandrakalaadhara Sahridaya. Chandrakalaadhara Sahridaya. Sandrakalapu Nodaya Laya Nilaya. Om Om Namah Shivaya. పంచభూతములు ముఖ పంచకమై ఆరు ఋతువులు ఆహార్యములై పంచభూతములు ముఖ పంచకమై ఆరు ఋతువులు ఆహార్యములై ప్రకృతి పార్వతి నీతో నడచిన ఏడు అడుగులేశ్వర సప్తకమై సగమదని సగమదని సగమగగ స నీగా మగస నిగమగస నీ దృక్కులే అటు అష్టదిక్కులై నీవాకులే నవరసములై తాపసమందరా ఓం నమ శివాయ త్రికాలములు నేత్రత్రయమై చతుర్వేదములు ప్రాకారములై త్రికాలములు నేత్రత్రయమై చతుర్వేదములు ప్రాకారములై గజముఖ షణ్ముఖ ప్రమదాతలుని సంకల్పానికి ఋత్విజవరులై అద్వైతమే
Mamtaji?
I think Mamata ji has some internet issues, Ranjani ji.
Okay, fine.
Beautiful.
Yes, that is one of my favorite movies all time. It is in the top of my list of favorite movies, Sagra Sangamam. All the songs, the dance, it is again a tribute to music, that whole movie. Art, in fact, the dance, music, everything is so good in that movie. And her voice and her singing, everything was so good. So, friends, thank you so much for all the chats, the comments in the chat you have written. Definitely, I will share the music and the article. I wanted to read one more article. For want of time, I couldn't. It was about the music composer, director, Oscar winner, A.R. Rahman's note on music, how it is divine to him. I could not read that, but I'll share all of this in the Beam group. And thank you. So many people are joining every week and benefiting from the meditation, group meditation, as well as hearing some wisdom from every master is unique, different, beautiful. So thanks to all of you who are gaining from this and adding your energies as well. Have a wonderful day and wonderful evening, wherever you're logging in from. And we'll connect again in another session. Shall we conclude, Ram? Is there any announcement?
Yes, we can conclude, Ranjani ji. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great day, great evening. Take care.